Welcome, traders. Dr. Keith in here for Rob. It is Friday, December 1st, 2023. I hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to go over three markets here. The first is the SPY, and this is the daily chart over here on the left. And then over here on the right is the weekly, which will show my seasonal pattern forecast. Okay, so basically back from around 9/11, the week of 9/11, you can see the white line forecasting higher, slight pullback, but overall, heading higher again. And so one of the things I like to use with seasonality is go in the direction of that seasonal movement, because if you really understand seasonality, what is that, right? In this case, is institutional buying. You want to ride that wave. And so back here, we then had a trigger, green dots, or more conservatively, wait till champion cross turns green, and there's your entry. Okay, and I'm a rule-based trader, so one of the questions I get all the time is, hey, Dr. Keith, if you took this trade, are you still in it? As long as I continue to get my green Heikinaichi dots, okay, green Heikinaichi dots here, I'm staying into the trade. And as you can see, it's at highs for the week here, okay, as we concluded today. What I shoot for, folks, is basically 80% of the entire move once I get into a trade, okay? And so in this case, yeah, as long as I continue the green dots, I'm staying in, and it's following that seasonal pattern. Let's take a look at GLD, the gold ETF, next. So if you follow me on my Monday morning updates, I've been talking about for weeks on how I love the seasonal long play on gold right around Thanksgiving. And what I loved about this opportunity was we're already in an uptrend, right? You see all the green here. We had the pullback, and then look at the beautiful entry here, folks, right here to the long side. Okay, and so again, what I'm showing you is if you enter the trade using my rules, you would still be in this trade. We still have green dots, and it's moving higher. Okay, the seasonal pattern, as you can see, looking at my seasonal indicator, forecasting again higher. How do you know that? It's sloping to the upward movement. Okay. And that's very important because, again, I prefer to take trades in the direction of that seasonal movement to higher my probabilities, and then two, to go in the direction of that overall trend. And then the third market I want to talk about is Amazon. So Amazon has a beautiful seasonal move this time of year. Okay, you can see by the projection to the upside, but it's then all about timing off this daily chart. And so right here is a potential entry. And look at that, folks. No red dots yet, right? And so, yes, still an opportunity. Even though, if you look at the Heikinaichi candles, you're kind of going back and forth, kind of indecisive. It's keeping us in this trade. And that's really what's important. And what I like to teach is everybody can get into a trade, right? That's the easiest part of trading, in my opinion, right? Hitting enter, right? Getting into that trade. But then what do? How do you manage it? Okay, well, I have specific rules. And what I'm going to be doing, folks, is you go to becomeabettertrader.com/yes. So again, becomeabettertrader.com/yes. Okay, I have a webinar. I'm going to be talking about seasonality and how I use it and how I manage trades. It's going to be Wednesday, December 6th at 10 o'clock Eastern. So again, free of charge. Please make sure you come in and see me at 10 o'clock Eastern on Wednesday, December 6th. I'm really looking forward to it. But the bottom line is, folks, what's really important, one, you just kind of summarize, follow things that have that seasonal projection, right? Meaning if it was projecting downward, okay, why in the heck would I want to go long when you're going against the grain, right? So for example, in fact, I'll give you one more. You see Macy's here? Macy's typically goes lower 2 or 3 weeks in December here. So it just recently hit highs. So if you're in this trade here, which I'll teach you on Wednesday, you absolutely stay into the trade. Okay. But now let's say you're thinking, okay, as soon as we get out, is there a way to re-enter this in the near future? I would be careful, because Macy's is more of a short play in December, where Amazon typically is bullish. Okay, so that's where seasonality and the projection of the seasonal pattern can be very useful. And then lastly, folks, let me bring up oil, because I get a lot of questions on oil too. So very dominant to the downside, right? You see a lot of red here. Okay, and see that seasonal projection? The white line is what normally happens. Okay, so right here, it was saying now we're going to start heading lower. And that's exactly what price has done, right? So is it always 100% accurate? Of course not. That's not what I teach, but my point is very simple. Going long during a very, very solid seasonal pattern to the short side would have been hazardous to your financial health, right? And that's where seasonality can help you, because what it can do is it can help you predict trades and stay out of trades in the direction that you're not looking for. Okay, meaning if you're looking to only go long on a particular instrument, oil this time of year is not what I would recommend based off that seasonal pattern. Okay, so with that, folks, I hope I see you all Wednesday, December 6th at 10 o'clock Eastern. Just go to www.becomeabettertrader.com/yes. And I hope to see you all there. All right, folks, have a great weekend. Take care. Good luck.